Olaf, the hover, and the lock-in. No longer just an Adam champion, it's an everybody champion now. She ended up picking it up earlier. Broken Blade gonna grab it here, or the Photon picking it up earlier. Broken Blade gonna grab it in his lane. It's clear that I assumed wrong now. It's a trade of ghosts, both running for their life. Ooh, knock up, big damage coming in. 3 members on the top side. Goodbye to Chasey. First blood for G2. Is looking to take away the Krug camp. Already has a bit of an XP advantage. 3v3 against the Sejuani, though. I don't think they can go for the dive. Despite that, Mickey's still stepping forward. They're going to find the knockup. Mickey polymorph. Mickey already dead. They're trying to kill Karzi, but oh, it's just all going so south so quickly. Catch him or else something doesn't happen. He dies before the axe can connect. Yike. Now running. Everything going wrong for G2 on the bot side dive. Turning back. Yike, managing to get it, and that's going to be huge. Caps on the way to make sure they at least trade one in exchange. Top side, though. Fight still breaking out. Broken Blade fully committed to this one at a level disadvantage. Pullback will not connect.
Dragon now being started. Yike is trying to contest, but I don't think he's going to get close enough. Or is he? Mickey's looking for this.
Nothing here for G2. Of course, the strong point this early on is a very strong start to the series.
It certainly is. G2 is a team that thrives off early game dominance. Mickey going for the dive.
Unstoppable. Charm going to connect, not going to do a whole lot, but the Ignite now ticking. Chasey trying to survive as long as he can. 4 members here, though, and Mickey getting the kill. Ooh, that's
into Hansama. The downside is that they should be able to secure this tower with 3 plates still remaining. Mad is going to have a massive tempo advantage. You can see Kazi starting this one off. Olaf is here. Chasey doesn't have the TP, and now he's going to use it.
Coming into the mid lane. Getting the TP already to start the fight, not going to feel too bad. Mickey now going in for the engage, going to get right back out before he gets polymorph. That's Dragon down. G2 need to immediately disengage, but Elyoya wants to start the fight. Clean body block coming in from Broken Blade. Now it's a 2-man sleep. Ult on the backside means Draven gets a massive cash in, and Hansama's now on the retreat. Those walls aren't really there because it's actually Infernal Rift, if that looked weird.
Mad will find themselves in as the game goes in. G2 find themselves with the gold lead. The sleep is applied.
He now going to get the ult. They're going to try to immediately chain C3, burning Karzi down. Lifeline ticking, but not enough. Hansama will make it a trade 1-for-1 in the end, but the shutdown going to Hansama is massive. Shield Bow could not keep Karzi alive.
Look at how quickly this Draven can snowball. Ends up falling to the Ignite as a fight kicks off.
Fight kicking off. Niski already taken out. A CC immune. Broken Blade just going to try to walk away, flash away from that one. So far, very positive for G2 overall. Mad Lions. Gonna be hard to stick around here. Elyoya throwing his ult down, but the rest of G2 now on the way. There's just no play here for Matt at this stage of the fight. Just flip the script. He can prove to us that he only needs a 700 gold lead to win a game. Big question. Right now, though, potentially just gonna flip this one. Ultimately, Hansama going to grab that. Both sides, are they ready for the fight? Mickey now going in, going right back out. Yike now trying to find the sleep. He's gonna hit 2. Lulu wins to 20, locked up. Niski throwing the ultimate down. Big damage onto Caps. Caps now running. Chasey ghosting in, but they're just not fast enough. Re-engage now coming, Mickey under the backside, instantly gets interrupted, and so clean from Elyoya, and that could be everything, or it would be, but Broken Blade's already in the backline. The Draven does too much damage, and it is so clean.
From Caps and Hansama just melted Mad, and that will be a Drake for G2, 2 towers for G2, and what looks to be an overwhelming gold lead as G2 is dominating here in our first game.
It just feels like you're doomed to fail. And speaking of quick Barons, this one's not the fastest, but
is he juggling 3 axes right now?
He is.
Oh my
Look at him go.
Look at him go.
He's so talented.
So talented.
Clean to Soleil from Hansama. G2 grabbing completely uncontested Baron, and this is where it really starts to look grim for Matt. If G2 can press their advantage further, if they can leverage this Red Bull Baron power play and try to break open the base of Mad Lions, it's going to be a nigh insurmountable advantage.
And what I'll say is that, like, what I like about what I've seen from G2 this game in particular is that proactivity that happened around the
Hylissang running. Shortly, he will be dying. He is a Lulu. There is no way out. So G2, quick pick on the side lane. Doesn't matter too much.
Caps now, a bit of danger.
Oh no. Gonna have to be reminded that Yordles are also immortal. Caps trying to get fancy, but I think there's just enough damage on the Victor to stop anything from. They've just been so split.
So G2 not really getting much value out of Baron. They will secure another Dragon, but you're right, it's been just like a lot of picks all over the map. They haven't really grouped up and kind of forced anything. Mad have been able to find a pick of their own just to buy a little bit more time. And now they are threatening ever closer to Mad Lion's base.
Now the sad news, Blade backing up. He has ultimate. They need Niski's damage. Broken Blade just going to run at Niski because he knows if he kills Niski, they do not have enough damage to kill him. They're trying to burn through his health bar as quickly as possible, and it looks like they should be able to take him down. But the Olaf is so tanky. Olaf just refuses to die. He just keeps going. What is this down, and oh, here comes Yike. Also Chasey versus Caps, 1v1 off to the side. Yike now chasing down Nisqy on the top side of the map. He's prancing, he's dancing, he's looking for another kill, and Yike on a rampage. Nisqy nowhere left to run. Maybe he can get a 1-for-1 if Yike overextends, but he's going down in the process. Oh no. Oh no. He's a very sleepy boy, and down he goes. Ace for G2.
Zerko will not be felled today. The man stands strong in a 1v3. Best thing they can really do is either go for a steal or maybe cross-map it for a dragon, but the dragon's 45 seconds away. Mickey's looking for the engage.
They need more time. They're running out of safe havens on the map. They can get another 10 minutes. They can get like cryogenically frozen. You can put them in an ice box, maybe. Maybe they can come back, but Broken Blade not gonna let that happen. Running in full force. He's a swinging, and he just keeps swinging. Caps off to the side lane, gonna dodge a couple ultimates that are thrown his way. Broken Blade is still alive, and Mad Lions are being slaughtered. They are being hunted down. G2 afraid of poaching charges as they tear through this team. Caps, a man possessed as he goes for the quadra.
He will be denied as Yike secures the ace, and Mad Lions are wiped off the map 5-0. G2 look to end the game in commanding fashion. Blink and you'll miss it. It was that single fight around the bot side dragon. Mad overcommitted, and G2 look to punish. They're looking to go 1-0 up in this best of 3.
G2 coming back well. It was 2K gold deficit early on. Mad Lions finding some small advantages, but brought it back in a big way. Incredibly dominant game 1 performance coming in here for G2 Esports, really making it work up against Mad Lions. A best of 5 spot on the line, double Oliv on the line, and G2 coming up clutch in game 1.
Silence Field alone is going to make it really hard for Nisqy to comfortably dive into the lane.
Now we wanted to see Mad Lions fight and answer with fighting here against G2 as well.
Yike doesn't want to overcommit. Fortunately for Elyoy, he has 2 pushing waves right now. Chasey, you gotta be careful, bro.
Very confident. Broken Blade gonna try to get the stun, immediately finding that initial lockup. Now I think Yike has more than enough damage to just finish this off solo. Broken Blade still hovering around so he can get the last hit on the kill, but Chasey's gonna get knocked out here, and you knew Yike was on top side, my dude.
The logic I have here is Chasey believed that Yike had gone through Grom, but he had no evidence to believe that, which is why that was not a great play from Chasey, and he gave away first blood.
Definitely difficult. We've got some scrap in here. This is going to be difficult for Yike. Yike's now going to be in trouble. They can land the stun here, and Nisqy can immediately follow up. They're forcing out that flash. It's clean, but Nisqy now going to follow up. Elyoya just needs to press E, but he doesn't even need it. Nisqy going to finish the kill. And definitely was the case yesterday on Azir versus Astralis. These, of course, are his holistic stats, but this is one of the players on Mad Lions that you have to give that respect to. But now Caps ticking over to level 6. A bit of a scrap here in the mid lane. Caps playing with full confidence here, really trying to leverage that magic shield, but Nisqy now level 6 can just turn it back with a stolen Maokai ultimate. Yike again gonna be in trouble. Is he just gonna fall again? Now trying to leap out to Elyoya, trying to get back, flash out, Elyoya! Oh, Yike, desperate to get it back, but no Caps! Now stepping forward to body block. Nisqy gets one. It is such a close exchange in the mid lane.
Caps was thinking a lot. His Herald to be dropped in bot lane. Try and funnel more gold into Heart Summer, get him unlocked on the map a little bit more. He's already found himself a pretty sizable advantage.
Quite yet. It's not too big of a deal at this stage. Chasey in trouble, though. Now trying to leap out to safety to the sky. Is going to do a little bit of work there, but the silence coming in. There's just nothing you can do here. Stolen Sirocco ultimate, never mind! Nisqy! What? He just steals it, uses it against them. Oh my god. Oh my god! Just call him Johnny Silverhand. He is in there as Nisqy is killing everybody. Who is this man? He is solo carrying Mad Elyoya, now backing him up as Mad Lions take over here in the mid lane.
Nisqy is so damn good. What the hell was that? That was incredible. The on-the-fly thinking to turn a 2 versus 3. The ultimate comes down.
Hansama flashing out to safety, but Nisqy, if the shutdown goes down, Nisqy's in trouble now. Hunt down for Hansama, and just like that, the gold swings back.
Facilitator, and he wanted to be a carry. And he's wanted to prove this split that he can be that, and he's done a great job as Yike now turns his attention towards Chasey.
Yep, Chasey just wants to be alive right now, but I don't know if that's going to be an option. This time around, there will be no stolen Sirocco ult to save him, but he's still holding on. He's going to kill Broken Blade. Chasey will not die. No, but he might. But the Saproling, oh, this has to be the most embarrassing way to die. He's still living. Chasey does not go down. He gets another kill. G2 so thirsty.
Edge when going up against many of the opposition that he's facing as well, and that's the most important thing about a Draven, is like always being that like half an item or even a full item up on your opposition, where unless you kind of get to 6 items, you don't really feel the Draven falling off.
Yeah. Something that has to be considered. And for now, bit of a split map here. G2 trying to collapse on the top side. Caps overstaying his welcome a bit. Good patience from Hillsang to layer that CC together. But here comes Mickey. Here comes all the healing. Stopwatch now used. And this time, surely Chasey will die. Finally, the shutdown coming through and donated to Hans Sama.
To create the cross map. And Mad just needs to be careful not to get engaged on. Elyoya, he's actually going over
they're
the
going to
wall.
try to turn it. The tower already getting burned down on the top side. The minion should just finish it. Elyoya getting the fight kicked off. Niski off to the side. Niski, the one you have to keep your eyes on. He is the Fed member of this team. Instantly responding with a Maokai ultimate into the zone. But once again, G2 are able to find the fight thus far. Niski now tearing through. Broken Blade, Karzi on the backside. Untouched in this fight. Hansama finally coming in. It is all eyes on the Draven to try to turn this one around. Hansama no mana, but he's got axes. He needs victims. Caps finding that kill. His Mad Lions now running.
Look at Cap sitting in the top lane, 12 out of 16. Yeah, I hear you, chat. Hillsang getting engaged on, no flash.
All right, Broken Blade now trying to finish off Hillsang, but already the immediate start off to the fight. They take out Mickey. That's going to be big for the side of Mad Lions collapsing. They see Cap's top side. They smell blood in the water. They know it's their opportunity to pounce. Massive for the team overall.
And G2, they're going to be forced to fight this next objective. Let's have a quick look back at this one. G2 is making the call. Hillsang doesn't have any flash. He should die here. Let's kill him. Ezreal. Again, it's difficult.
Niski stolen ultimate. Mickey
No
realizing he's in danger. Smile. Dog at the burning room as he's trying to back up. Elyoya throwing down the ultimate. Mickey's still healing a lot here. Going to try to move to the second blast cone. Dashing out, but Niski will find the kill. Yike. Now looking for the re-engage. Hansama already half HP before the fight even breaks out. Broken Blade immediately to the backside. Massive Jack stun coming through, but Mad's down strong. Mad refused to go down. They will find the kill. Chasey still alive. Caps trying to finish the job. Yike and Caps versus the world. Hansama on the backside. Here comes the Draven. The cleanup has to be everything. Yike now looking for the knockback. The stand aside will not connect. Hansama is so strong, but he cannot find a target to hit. And Mad take the fight.
Crazy team fight between the two teams. You can see how incredibly close it is and how small differences in the fight could have swung that fight in a very different way.
It's going to take a lot of resources
He's going to buy
chase
so
down
much
Caps.
time, and remember that the
But look
Dragons
at
want
G2. Keep your eyes on the mini-map.
Yep. This is the thing. Cap's role right now is to just buy as much time as possible.
Locked up and just make it out over the wall, dashing away. Clean CC to make sure the Caps cannot make it back to his team. And now Niski's actually the one on the flank. This is massive for Mad Lions. This is a huge fight. G2 overcommitted, trying to keep Caps standing. Niski on the backside with the Jax ultimate, immediately healing up. Mickey picked off to the side. Yike. Now running, looking to use the ult to disengage. It is Hansama versus the world. Broken Blade 34. Big ult from the Draven, but he cannot finish a kill, but Broken Blade can. Massive autos left and right, and G2 are holding on, leveraging the strength of their bottom lane and their Jax to bring home the fight.
Hansama is just an immovable object. Listen, we win, we get the pick, we win the team fight, we take the Drake, we take the Baron, we end the game.
Chasey as Mad Lions look to set up some control on this objective, but here we go, 1v1, Jax versus Silas. They don't want to keep it a 1v1 though, trying to heal up as quickly as he can. Niski, a lot of health back, Chasey in the area, but advantage has to go to G2 on this one. They just have so many more tools to win in the 2v2. Niski running for his life, but there's just not a way out of this one. Double for G2. Karzi and Elyoya on the collapse. Broken Blade Caps could just look to keep this going because Hansama is also on the way in. It is a long, extended fight, but that is the stun on the Sejuani. They're trying to lock Broken Blade down. He goes golden before the stun can get procced. Mickey just running at them with no fear as G2 find another skirmish on the side lane in their favor.
The clock is continuing to tick as Caps gets ever closer to level 16. Man, though, look for another fight.
Trying to force them. Yeah, they really just don't have that much damage. Without Elyoya, without Chasey, they don't have the damage to work their way through these health bars. And now G2 is going to pick up Hillsang, and I think they can turn right onto the Baron.
That they can. They have all 5 members alive. Only Elyoya on the side of Mad could potentially steal this one away. TP is available for Niski. The TP is going to be committed by Broken Blade. And G2 will begin the Baron.
Karzi in the area. Elyoya can look for a steal. They'll spot it out, courtesy of the Saplings. Broken Blade now stepping in, just zoning the jungler away. They can 3-man the Baron. Mickey can keep that front line healthy if he needs to.
They can 2-man the Baron. Hansama's doing all the work. The smite will come down. Baron secure.
Baron dropping, but G2 are not done yet. Nissi stealing away the Jax ultimate. Immediately going to pop in for extra resistance as Chasey off to the side, but the Jace just doesn't do any damage to the Jax. Broken Blade leaving into the backline, taking out Karzi. G2 again finding such a massive fight in their favor. They are once again obliterating the Mad Lions. Mad had an advantage for so long, but one fight goes wrong, and it all falls apart. apart. Level 17, Caps well and truly online.
G2 just tear Mad Lions apart. Mad looked so good at so many stages, but this may very well be the final nail in the coffin. G2 looking to 2-0. G2 looking to get the edge and then looking to go for a rematch against Koi.
Mad Lions had moments, but G2 are getting games, and that's what matters here in the best of 3. Taking game 1, now taking game 2, moving up to face Koi in the upper bracket of our playoffs. G2 dominance. The second they get a lead, they take over. They remind us once again what makes them such an incredibly strong team. Also, they're gonna dive the fountain, but here we go. G2, 2-0.
We've seen a lot of 4-3 games.
Looked that clean. Everyone was dropping games. Koi may be the cleanest. Koi showing up again today, but even G2 yesterday were a little bit shaky in that game 2. Yes, game 3 was dominant, but we're seeing teams improve and clean up as we go further and further. And Caps pointed it out yesterday. We're only 4 weeks into the season. This is normally the point of the season where people would be kind of like running it a little bit, figuring out the best way to play their composition. So the pressure on these lineups to show us their final form as quickly as possible is very real, and G2 seem to be pulling ahead alongside Koi in that factor.
And Mad, they're going to feel frustrated off the back of that. Yeah. Niski had an incredible game, and I don't want to take anything away from him because he was incredible to see, and I imagine that Mad will just be a force to be reckoned with as they bounce back after today's loss.
Something we'll have to keep track of in the weeks to come. For now, though, we're heading over to Trouble, Caps, and Hansama.
Thank you very much, guys. Caps, Hansama, thank you guys so much for joining me. That was a fantastic series, clean 2-0. And Caps, I just want to ask you, when you started this year, you've seen so many iterations of G2. What were your expectations and how are they being met so far?
I mean, I think definitely talking with everyone on the team, we want to be like a very aggressive team. We want to just be very aggressive in the early game, try to get some early leads. I think not too much like late game, but more early game. And I think we have done like a bit of a mix. We were very aggressive in the start of the season. I think like now we had some slower games, playing a bit more scaling. But I mean, I think everyone on my team is very strong, and we have like a good vibes. So.
You guys seem like you can do pretty much everything. And Hans, coming from a completely different region, coming back here at your home in the LEC, what were your expectations versus how you guys are dominating right now?
Yeah, I had expectation that we would be really strong, very aggressive in the beginning of the season, and so far we are doing this approach. Like Cap said, we maybe look more for more scaling route. I'm not sure if Duran is scaling route though, but yeah, I think so far, my expectations are kind of like that. I think I expected us to do good in the LEC, like being at the top, and me and Mickey doing very well in bowling.
And talking about their duo, I want to ask about your duo, Yike. I have heard the best about Yike. The guy says he can carry, he can facilitate. It's the first time after a very long time you're playing with a different jungler as well. If you could take one thing that Yike brings into the team and integrate it into your playstyle, what would it be?
I think probably the confidence. I think that for sure it's insane seeing like him come on stage as a rookie, right? And we saw the first week dropping like 9 kills every game, playing super aggressive, invading all the time, and just making it work, right? So I think that's really impressive. And now today he also came out with like the Lilia and the Maokai, and he just plays everything right, plays them really well. So I'm super happy we managed to pick him up, and hopefully he improves even further the rest of the year.
Absolutely, would love to see that. And G2 is a multi-threat team. We've seen it top, mid, jungle, everything can carry. Hansama, does that take any weight off your shoulders when you know that maybe if your lane doesn't go well, the rest might?
Yeah, I mean, it feels like everyone can carry when they're given the tools to do. And it feels, it feels nice. It feels like people have to be aware of BB carrying the top lane, Yike for carrying Caps, or sometimes
Suddenly there's a 10-0 Draven in the bot lane.
Yeah, sometimes I can be the silent carry. Yeah, sometimes just farm and then pop off later on. But yeah, it's pretty nice that my teammates are that good at pressuring the map as well, and doing my best to do so as well.
Yeah, you guys are doing great. Caps, a little bit more of a personal question. You've seen so many iterations of G2, so many players come and go. You went to Worlds Finals, and what do you think the skill ceiling of this G2 is compared to any other that you've been in?
I mean, I think every team we've had has had like, you always have the chance of like being the best, right? We can always win worlds like any of the years, and including this one. I think it's all about like how people adapt throughout the year and how we like mesh together, right? So I believe that we can win worlds, but it just comes down to how hard we want to do it, how hard we practice, how much effort we put in every day. So I definitely have faith in us. I think I really enjoy not just like the players in the team, but the staff as well. I think we have a really good thing going, and I just hope we can keep it up for the rest of the year.
Since the atmosphere is so good, I heard that last year you were making green smoothies for the other players. Hansama, has he made any green smoothies for you this year?
Why, Caps?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
A good or a bad thing, Caps?
I mean, maybe we're saving it for some MSI, some player worlds, you know, maybe.
There you go. It's going to be the green smoothie bar for MSI. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Congratulations on the win on this best of. We're going to throw it over to Lore, GB, and Dylan Falco.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.